any other tournament, but hey, man, these are two of the best to do it.
Completely right. So far, little by little, Shanghai has been able to corner RB into the left side of the stage, but immediately RB using that red blow. And now the perfect counter hit with the crouching C. We are gonna see the rondo in order to maintain the offensive. What a great jump in! RB is talking business.
And yeah, you know, when that kind gets close to you like that, starts cycling through the offense, sometimes you just want to go for the throw take because that's one of his best options during the offense. So definitely see Shanghai not trying to get caught by that, but still a tremendous life lead on RB's side. He can play that Matt Cole jump back B, wins the first round. What a dominating round from RB. I think if he can continue that energy for a couple more minutes, this could look real bad for Shanghai real quick.
And that's the intention. Pockets immediately he went forward, and he smells the blood in the water. He's able to block the wake up super, the wake up ignition here, and now we're gonna drop the stars.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of trouble for Shanghai throwing out that super, but I don't think he had too many other options. Billy Kane not with a lot of defensive options unless he has meter, and it's not a very fast move on top of that.
Uy, what a great check over there.
And I'm going to call it right now. That's going to be the game one for RB. Yes, it is.
Super Rondo. Here we are going to bring RB indeed with what a powerful statement. Our analyst desk was talking about the possibility of the man who got inside, the one who crawled his way to here, to be the one that delivers the surprise. So far, he is bringing it, and the rhythm is not falling down.
Oh no! We probably thought a button was coming, but RB gonna take a lot of damage here. Not gonna eat a hard knockdown, but still not where you want to be. You had such a commanding start in the previous game, and I want to say that was looking pretty good at the beginning, but one mistake, and Shanghai is going to capitalize completely. And if you can't get that momentum back, say goodbye, brother.
Indeed, and what that instinct from Shanghai, landing the jump in, going to invest right now. Of course, he's gonna do it. After all, this is the man at the top, the closest to the sky, the one who has to be rich. He's not gonna drop that in terms of resources. He's going to spend every time pockets.
Oh man, I think RB might have got a little gunshot here after that dropped Sanze. Probably thinking like, all right, got to calm myself down a little bit. Don't want to make too many more mistakes like that because this guy cannot, you just can't do it. You cannot make too many mistakes against Shanghai. Maybe one or two he'll let you get away with, but three, forget about it.
Ooh, and now he's gonna check him low. With great stance and rhythm right now, Shanghai is maintaining that corner. RB patient, trying to find something in order to get out of the fighting.
And you see that rep gauge cranking up there right now. He cannot afford to block too much, but he can't get out of the corner either.
The patience is maybe being a little bit too painful for RB. Shanghai is gonna capitalize out of it.
Oh, just the front door jump D.
Oh, the mix-up buckets.
Hey man, sometimes it's the simple stuff that gets you.
Yeah, and right now, Shanghai making RB think in the multiple dimension options, but the simplest one was up to get, as we saw Nemo over there in the crowd among all of these happy, beautiful people at Riyadh.
RB going back to characters like possibly thinking about either getting some oxygen in his lungs, probably taking a lap around the building, saying, hey, what exactly went wrong there? It didn't look too bad at the beginning of the game, too, but just got away from me 2 rounds straight. You're up against a monster right now, and I can't overstate it. This guy, Shanghai, ready for just about anything you throw at him, so you literally have to just almost split the atom.
How did you surprise him 5 times, Pop?
I don't know, man.
This is a long set. First to 5, best of 9. Oh, but this is gonna be it. Perfect option over there to use the red blow outside of the just defend in order to deliver as much damage and, of course, to control the stage. Still, right now, 2 big hits from RB, but unable to capitalize. Now, here we go.
Yeah, he overheated him there. Great series after the guard cancel red blow, and everything coming up RB right now. Looking for the guard break, doesn't need it. Got the hit.
Still
overheated himself,
kill,
but he has a bar right now, so he's swung on the round up, but no, there's the super, just a nick of time reversal.
Even luck is on the side of Shanghai, but RB has everything. He recovered. Ew, what a big drop from Shanghai, unable to capitalize out of that guard break. Not something that we are used to see.
Yeah, you know, early on in the game's lifespan, you saw a lot of people mistiming or miscalculating the guard break that would actually happen from their normal. So I think that's just something that happens when you're possibly in the middle of a battle and you're just like, I'm just trying to break the guard, don't really care what comes afterwards.
So important what those red.
Whoa, he hit the hurt box with the Flame. That's interesting data right there.
And we are going to get the full punish because of the counter hit and the possibilities of bring the ambitions of this man. It's going to be it. Drop the stars over that hooligan. We are going to go with 2-1 in the favor of no other than RB.
All right, I got to say right now, Rome's prediction's looking kind of good right now, man. The hot take saying, I don't know if he was going to 5-0 him, but still looking pretty good for that, man. Like, to take it over Shanghai, and if he manages to keep up this momentum.
How many of those are we eating, Pockets? He's serving them, and Shanghai looks hungry for all of those red blows. Great throw over here.
Well, the thing about it is, like, when the Billy wants to swing with a big button like that, unless it hits multiple times really quickly, there's nothing really stopping the kind from throwing out the red blow from any distance.
And then the Panzer is gonna hit. Of course, we're gonna feel the ambitions. Oh, he wake up with buttons. Shanghai, always a mad lad.
Wow! The break Bronze, unfortunately, couldn't pick it up off the counter hit.
Don't tell me that's gonna be it.
And that's unfortunate because it's gonna be difficult for RB to get out of this situation. He's already at 90% rev.
Wake up with buttons. No.
Yeah, he might get guard broken here. Oh no, he expected another series and gets a throw out of the corner.
He got a chance, but the perfect chase over there by Shanghai.
Yeah, and RB just trying to hold on to the life here, but one more hit's gonna do it.
That diagonal Schwartz was very, very dangerous.
He's gonna get guard broken. That down. Hey!
The patience! Just the right moment. I would love the fans of RB starting to say, yes, yes,
That's
yes.
the perfect response. And now that's what you want to do when you're throwing out a normal against a kind who's showing you that he's going to counter with a rev blow. You still have time to rev blow back.
Oh, that's going to be big.
Bad guess, my friend.
He has all of the resources. 1 bar for the ignition gear, and that's going to be enough. Of course, we're going to spend it. Economy moving right there. Investment for Mr. Shanghai. Delivering the stops.
That's right, man. These rounds are going fast and furious. And honestly, I can't call it either way. RB looking super strong here, but Shanghai showing that he's still in the fight. Not willing to give up that easily. Even though you got 5 games to make it happen, let's get it done in 3.
The backups, man. The backups. Shanghai's trying to land those punishes. And look at that poke. I love that bottom pocket. Such a great tool being perfectly used by Shanghai like a surgeon. Ooh, trying to be dangerous here. RB, we're going from coast to coast pockets, west to east. And right now, RB is the owner of this land.
Yes, right now he's overheated, so super is the only way out here. And he takes advantage of a miscalculation on RB's side, gets a hard knockdown mid-screen, eats Alonze on wake up. Wow, perfect spacing from Shanghai!
That backdash was simply insane, and the punish, even in overheat, he is making the most out of it. I am not overheat, I am maybe with no resources, but no way I'm defenseless. Those are big fundamentals with Shanghai playing this game as honest as he can when you play Billy, of course.
That's all Shanghai, bro, man. The measurement that happens in a split second, that happens in the mind of a killer with a special computer going on up there that never turns off. This guy knew the Panzer was coming from the distance, and he just backdashed knowing that it was going to lose its hitbox right at the moment that the low B would be able to catch it.
You're saying, my friend, the eye of a target, of a tiger, the instincts of a killer. That's for sure.
I think you want to slow this down right now if you're RB, because it's been looking really good for you for at least 2 or 3 games now.
The man closest to the divine, indeed, Shanghai. The one everyone is trying to follow.
That's right, high dodge counter, that's going to, or rather high dodge attack, that's going to beat almost every mid in the game.
And I don't care, Sir RB, waking up immediately with a flash kick. Climbing that stairway to heaven little by little. As this game is tied 2-2. Imagine Pocket going to 9 delicious games between these two and all other champions.
Yeah, no, you see RB just, wow, the up Flame gets ran underneath, and yeah, now he's in trouble. Because all he can do is guard cancel and possibly, say goodbye to guard cancel now.
Yeah, without the rev blow, it would be a little bit hard to punish in those distances.
And now Shanghai complete control. He does not need to do much of anything here. Ooh, no lift punny.
He let him live. What a range over there, man.
That's frustrating, man. You can't even anti-air the jump C like that.
Those buttons, those normals, they make money.
Absolutely, man. And now we're seeing Shanghai turn the tides in momentum just by making RB play a very uncomfortable game.
Of course, RB still has his full resources. He will be able to deliver a lot of damage, but he does. Ooh, let's see. Going for the full punish.
And I was going to say, a kind that is a little bit afraid to go in and just hit buttons, kind of gets his hands tied. He can't play a zoning game that's effective, but what he really wants to do is be up close and make you guess on defense.
All of the rondos, charge the rondos to control any kind of option from Xiaohai, but he's able to get out to thread the needle in mid among that offensive, and he's gonna get the hit. Not enough to kill, but very close.
Yeah, man, you're gonna get the hard knockdown and a life lead on top of that. Xiaohai can actually move back if he wants. He looks for the guard cancel, gets you down. Get out of here, he says.
The attempt was made, not in the perfect execution. RB is going to pay that with a game. But still, this is so competitive right now, man. Many people think that Xiaohai is indeed unreachable, but RB is showing us little by little that he can still be shown here.
Yeah, no, he's definitely cracking the armor here. Ooh. And that's the perfect game. You've shown it to him too many times. He's not gonna, he might fall for it again, but not so often.
Indeed, and now RB has that in his mind too. One of his cards has been gone away, and without the SPG, Xiaohai has everything, even the space in the corner, perfect check on the roll in order to maintain the offensive and begin. Ooh, great stuff over there.
Yeah, he knew he was only +1 there, so he's like, hey, man, well, it wasn't plus enough to get a second attack. Might as well gamble on the Lonze.
Oh, those crouching C's are not reaching right now for RB.
Wow, punish from downtown!
If someone is going to reach, it's going to be Billy, who ends up with the overhead. The pogo check is going to take RB first round on this game number 6.
Yeah, this is getting away from RB real quickly right now. He is backing up, and he's almost taking across a punish there. Not in a very comfortable position for him. Manages to avoid the far C, but eats a super series. Unfortunately, I just don't see how he gets out of this without gambling some more. It's just super uncomfortable for him. Even with 2 bars available, even with a rev gauge still in play. Wow, what a punish on that. Too far away for a follow-up, though. And eats another hard knockdown in the middle of the screen.
And you will have to deal with this. Oh, sadly, he opens up, but it's unable to confirm.
Yeah, man, RB not looking for combo starters, just looking for pokes to stop the momentum, and he doesn't find it.
Yeah, man, he's desperately for a space to breathe. And now with a 4 in under his belt, right now Xiaohai is looking incredibly strong. The man with the ESG brand on his chest is knowing that he has everything right now to move forward.
And we're going back to character selector. I wonder if he's actually thinking about switching to the Gato, or if he's switching to another character that we haven't seen before, or if he's just, once again, just trying to breathe and reassess the scenario. And I think that's what we're doing here. But I gotta say, man, unless you've got another layer to that offense for Kind, it has not been working out for you, brother.
Yeah, like as you say, many times we have seen Xiaohai respond to the options that were giving some advantage to RB in excellent fashion. We saw it with that clash of rev blows, the last, and of course this incredible spacing that has been the key. Those advanced footsies with Billy, the extended footsies with Billy Kane's weapon that are able to control his opponent in a great way. But let's see RB trying to regain some of that confidence. Great stuff with the rev blow, little by little taking Billy to the left side, to the right side of the stage. But no, Xiaohai simply says, I am going to press some buttons, I'm going to check.
You're right, and this is all about a game of timing right now. Xiaohai switches the timing of his attacks, and even though RB is expertly just defending and guard canceling everything, the timing's gonna give him a different scenario depending on what Xiaohai shows him.
I see RB. Oh, yeah, that approach.
Look at how many confirms he gets from that.
And this is where RB is being hurted. Like, he gets a little bit anxious, and it's hard for him to get out of these kind of scenarios when Xiaohai is ready for almost everything he's throwing at him.
Yeah, man, it's definitely Xiaohai's game right now. One more, he's going to be on game point, and RB just looking for a window.
Nice.
Might have found it, but no rev gauge to really play with here. He's got to cool it down. He's only got 14 seconds left. He's taking stabs.
And of course, yeah, Xiaohai knows it, pushes forward, makes RB commit into a mistake and punishes perfectly with Joe PC. A bottom out of gold. Look at that ring, man. It's simply rich. That's why he's on the top.
Yeah, man, I kind of feel RB. I want to calm down right now as well, but at the same time, can you afford to? I know he wants that counter hit from Red Blow, but he'll take the hard knockdown anyway. Xiaohai not biting on those Rondo sit-ups anymore. Okay, final. Will he overheat him, though? Oh, he hyper-defended just to make sure that there wasn't going to be any more Rev gauge that he had to... Well, he got overheated anyway, but still, not a bad situation for Xiaohai.
Also out of SPG to yet again using the Red Blow to challenge almost everything.
And that...
He's going for the guard break.
It's expensive, though. He's going to have to spend a lot here to make this a threat for Xiaohai. He got a bar, didn't opt to spend it, didn't go for a Rondo, just for a regular jump.
Okay, let's see one. The RB suddenly showing us that fury that he needed.
Guard break on the break, but unfortunately, it's a scramble, Colt.
Yeah, for sure. Everything worked perfectly for Xiaohai there, but sadly the punish at the guard break was unable to do it.
Oh, baby.
Watch it, because Xiaohai has 2 bars. One opening could mean we see El Secreto, El Oculto. My dear Buckets, let's see if he decides to expand.
What a response. I think he expected the guard cancel or some kind of reversal Red Blow. He's had his own Red Blow ready to go, and he counter hit the Lanze break.
Only a level 1. Not willing to go for the hidden gear yet.
Oh, no! That's a wrap.
That's it.
That is a wrap. RB, nice to know ya.
Sadly, we show greatness in that second round, but Xiaohai is simply far away at this moment. RB is going to leave us after such a great tournament, but yeah, Xiaohai raises his fist, shows